NASA yesterday, where the president, our president Uhuru Kenyatta, has put together the NASA principles to attempt to organize them into coalition against Deputy President William Ruto, confirms our earlier position that the BBI was about 2022. The main thing in BBI was the creation of 5 positions, which the President and the former Prime Minister had crafted as a way of crafting a strategy and a scheme to share the 5 positions between Raila Odinga, Kalonzo Musyoka, Musalia Mudavadi, Gideon Moi, and Moses Wetangula. And with the BBI facing problems because of its unconstitutional nature before the High Court and the Court of Appeal, there is a lot of frustration. And what the President and the former Prime Minister are trying to do is to sit those people down to agree on a coalition to face William Ruto. We want to say that the whole thing is welcome. Only that Kenya has changed. Kenya will never again be a coalition of tribes and tribal kingpins. There is a new conversation. The consideration that the people of Kenya will make is about economic programs, about the revival of the Kenyan economy, about coming up with an economic framework to uplift the living standards of the people of Kenya. And that is why ourselves, we have a serious coalition of the people of Kenya, the Hustler Nation, with a serious economic blueprint, the bottom-up economic model. We therefore want to invite the President and the NASA principals to hurry up and conclude their negotiations and come up with one candidate to face Dr. William Ruto 362 days from today. It doesn't matter. We are not interested in government ourselves anymore. This is an election year. We are focused on 2022. It is the President's prerogative to appoint members of cabinet. If he so wishes to discard those who were originally proposed by William Ruto, he is welcome. It's his prerogative. And ourselves have left him to manage government. And he may want to rearrange the government the way he knows how. In our view, if the President had asked for our advice, of course we are very small people to advise him, we would have urged him to use those meetings, to use that energy and time to come up with a vaccination program for the people of Kenya. We are hard hit by COVID, and this lockdown and these measures are not helping anybody economically. The solution to this COVID menace is to vaccinate all the people of Kenya so that people can go back to work. We therefore feel a little bit discouraged and disappointed that instead of the President using the time to come up with a strategy on the vaccination of the people of Kenya, he is busy organizing 2022. We would have wanted the President to spend time to revive the economy and return it to where President Mwai Kibaki handed over to him. Everybody is in trouble, everybody is crying. But instead of the President and the government focusing on economic revival, instead of focusing on the COVID-19 pandemic, they are just busy crafting 2022 plans and trying to unite NASA. And I must advise my very good friend, President Uhuru Kenyatta, he has a very hard task. Uniting NASA is a difficult task because those are fellows who are overambitious. All of them want to be president. So we wish him luck. Of course, we would have been happier if he had taken time first to unite Jubilee, which is finished, is a shell. But we wish him well, let him work on NASA, and let them come up with one candidate. The sooner the better. We have 362 days to the next election. The election is on 9th of August. Once they tell us whom we are facing, that person now can also tell the people of Kenya what is his economic program. So as we are not bothered, as we have a serious and a huge coalition of the Hustler Nation, the people of Kenya, that is tribeless, that doesn't care care about regions, that doesn't care about tribal kingpins, whose sole purpose of coming together is the economic revival, of this country, so that Kenyans can have food on the table and Kenyans can put money in the pocket. People, there is a paradigm shift. The people of Kenya must change the way they elect leaders. They must move away from the tribe. Ourselves from the Mount Kenya region chose our own person from our tribe. But the people of Mount Kenya have suffered economically more than any other time since independence. We have even suffered more under the Uhuru administration that we suffered under the 24-year Moi misrule. So the issue of tribe cannot inform our decision. And we are asking other Kenyans to forget about tribes because we have our own, but we are in trouble. That cannot be a solution to the problems of this country. The people of Kenya must make a conscious decision in electing the next leader in the 362 days from today. Somebody who will change their lives. Somebody who has solutions to their economic problems. Somebody who will put food on the table. Somebody who will put money into the pocket of the ordinary Kenyan. That is the conversation. People of Mount Kenya will make informed decisions on their next leader, on his ability to change their lives economically. That is the only consideration. It will not be about tribe. And I can tell you, and I want to tell our competitors, Kenya has changed. With this digital age, the technological revolution, Kenyans are too smart, they are too sharp. You cannot follow you because of tribe. There is no Kenyan who will follow you because you speak the same language. Because Kenyans have suffered when they have one of their own at the top. And they know having one of your own at the top is not a solution. When our goods in Yamakema were touched by Fred Matiang'i, one of our own was the president. When our people were evicted from Kariobangi and Ruai during the rains, one of our own was the president. When our goods were destroyed along the railway line in Naivasha, in Nakuru, in Karatida, in Sagana, one of our own was the president. That cannot inform the people of Mount Kenya region anymore. They want somebody who will offer practical solutions to their problems economically, because our people are very hardworking and they just want somebody who will come up with an economic program that will uplift their lives.
I think the Mount Kenya people, they are decided anyway, because at the end of the day, what they are looking towards is to have a president who will consider not only about their tribal issues, but also about their economic issues. Because I think we are changing the narratives from the tribal or from our own man, to someone who will sit down and reconsider the economy of the country so that we can be able to empower people from bottom to up. The moment we start considering the small people, small, medium, and micro SMEs, those people who are mama boggers, the border people, all that they need is not to have their own on the big seat. What they need is an environment to do their business, to get their daily food or to get their daily income, so that they can be able to take their family from one level to the other. So I think this time, the politics of 2022, they are going to change completely to an economic kind of discussion, so that we see how do we elevate, how do we promote, our small business, and who is this will come to lift our business from down to up.
Master of Ceremonies, Bwana Peter Njoroge wa Munyira, ni my neighbor wa hakianda. Na rĩo othe mokĩte ũhoro wa mbai ndikwenda kũtamburania mũno tondũ nĩ mũĩ niĩ mbai nĩ tũrarĩ na kĩbindi kĩ nĩ kĩendaga gũkĩgarũrĩrwo rĩu nĩ kũnyitana hamwe twendane tũtũũre ũrĩa tũtũũrĩte na hau kabere nĩ ũndũ wa your maiden speech yesterday tondũ nĩ ĩronanirie biũ wĩho na wĩ tayarĩ gũtungatĩra andũ aya a kũmwĩka matongoretio nĩ mamu wao na mutumia wake na aishimua arĩa twĩna gũkũ tongoretio nĩ mweshimua ũrĩa mweru mũno thĩinĩ wa bũrũri ũyũ witũ ũgwĩtwo John Njuguna wa Wanjikũ ward andũ arĩa othe me gũkũ mokĩte nĩgetha tũrũgamĩte haha ngĩaria cia mbai ndiraria ũhoro wa mũndũ mũgeni naniĩ
Wabe ni tukuanĩrĩirie mũno nginya kĩmĩaka. Rĩmwe na rĩmwe mĩario nĩ ĩremaga arĩa mũndũ angĩanjia. No nĩ ũgwĩtigĩra kuga mũndũ ũcio nĩ mwega jiko. Na kĩama gitũ kĩa UDA campaign. Ariwe ũrarũgamĩrĩra kĩo twarora mũno collectively tukiona tũgĩkinyĩrwo nĩ kũnengera station iyo mũndũ. Omoga tũnengera station iyo.